Hi, and welcome to 2-Minute Topics. Today's topic is on the 6 drivers of supply chain performance and how they interact to define how well your supply chain actually functions. So, let's dive on in with your 2 minutes starting now. In the last episode, we talked about strategic fit and the importance of aligning your competitive strategy with your overall supply chain strategy. But once that strategic direction is set, how does your supply chain actually execute on it? Well, that comes down to the 6 key drivers that together define the performance of your supply chain. Now, first, these drivers actually fall into 2 categories. The first category is logistical drivers. So these are the drivers responsible for the physical execution of your supply chain. So think of things like production, storage, and the movement of goods. So the 3 logistical drivers are facilities, inventory, and transportation. The second category is cross-functional drivers. So these drivers play a role across every activity within the supply chain and have significant influence on both cost and responsiveness. So the 3 cross-functional drivers are information, sourcing, and pricing. Now, something important to understand here is that these drivers do not operate in isolation, so every decision made around one driver will have a direct impact on the others. But the goal of a good supply chain design is to structure all 6 drivers together to achieve the right level of responsiveness at the lowest possible cost. So, let's break these drivers down. Number 1, facilities. Facilities are the physical locations where product is produced, stored, or distributed. Having more facilities within a network generally increases responsiveness, but also increases costs. Where fewer facilities actually drive efficiency, but can reduce your ability to respond quickly. Number 2, inventory. Inventory is the stock of goods held at various points within your supply chain. So higher inventory levels increase responsiveness and product availability, where lower inventory levels drive efficiency but increase the risk of stockouts. The key is finding the right inventory strategy that supports your service level requirements without inflating costs. Number 3, transportation. Transportation is the movement of goods between various points in the supply chain. Now, faster modes of transportation increase responsiveness, but they do come at a higher cost, and slower modes really drive that efficiency but require higher inventory levels to compensate for longer lead times. Mode selection is a direct trade-off between speed and cost. Number 4, information. Information is arguably the most powerful driver of the 6, and investing in the right information systems can improve both responsiveness and efficiency simultaneously. Accurate real-time data allows organizations to make better decisions across every other driver in the supply chain. Number 5, sourcing. Sourcing is the decision of who will perform a given supply chain function, whether that's internal or through a partnership. And the right sourcing decisions increase supply chain profitability by assigning functions to the party best positioned to execute them efficiently and effectively. And number 6, pricing. Pricing influences which customers are attracted to your supply chain and what demand patterns are created as a result. Differential pricing strategies can be used to attract customers who value responsiveness as well as those who prioritize cost, and that allows your supply chain to be structured accordingly. Understanding each of these drivers and how they interact is foundational to building a supply chain that really does support your overall business strategy. Because at the end of the day, strategic fit is only achievable if the drivers are actually structured to deliver it. Your supply chain is the sum of every decision made across these 6 drivers as well. So make sure that each one is working towards the same goal. Stay tuned for the next episode where I'll continue breaking down supply chain fundamentals with new concepts and practical insights.